Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everybody. Uh, how are you today? I hope you are well. We are going to complete the complete 4A, the lesson which we started yesterday, but we didn't really study grammar. Today we are going to study something important: conditional sentence type 3. What I mean by conditional sentence, do you remember how to use if? As I told you before, in the sentence of if, we have two verbs. The first verb is condition verb, and the second verb is result verb. Look at that sentence. If I say, if I had known things would turn on this way, I would have stayed at home. Look at if here. You know the meaning of if. We have the condition verb had known. This is condition verb, and result verb is would have and stayed. So this is, we call it what? Condition verb. Okay. And that one is result verb. In the first verb, you can see after if we used had plus verb 3, which we call it past perfect. Past perfect. If I had known things would turn in this way, I would have stayed at home. I'd like to ask, is it happened really? Is that action happened in the past? Is it happened in past? So I mean, is it finished? And he's talking about that situation now. Yes. So he's expressing his regretness. He is regretting about the station. Like if I say, if I had studied well, I would have got a high mark. Did he get a high mark? For sure no. He got a bad mark. But he imagined, or he wished that thing. It's okay. So if I had known things would turn on this way, the result verb will be would and have and verb 3. So the condition verb will be had and verb 3, and the result verb will be would, have and verb 3. Did the writer know what would happen? Did the writer know what would happen? For sure no. Did he stay at home? Did he really stay at home? He wished he didn't do that and stayed at home. But did he stay at home in the real situation? For sure no, he didn't stay at home in the real situation. How does he feel about it? How does he feel about that situation? Does he feel happiness? Does he feel regretness? Does he feel sorrow? What does he feel about that situation? Do you remember the guy who was going to meet his history professor yesterday, but unfortunately he crashed into a lamp, or I mean a light lamp. Yeah. So he said that sentence. If I had known things would turn out this way, I would have stayed at home. Did he stay at home? No. So he said that sentence to express that he was sorry, or he regret going out and try to meet his professor. So I use the third conditional, I mean type 3 of conditional if, to express regretness, or to express unreal situation because it didn't happen in past. What do we use after F? We use after F had plus verb 3, and the result verb will be would and have. We will use had plus verb 3. What do we call it? Past perfect. Okay. And we use in the result verb would have plus verb 3. Okay. Let's look at the rule here. They are used for unreal situations in the past because it didn't happen. You imagine a situation that didn't happen in past, or to express regret about something that happened or didn't happen. So you may regret about something which happened, or you may regret about something that didn't happen but you'd like to be happened. We use F plus past perfect. What I mean by past perfect, had plus verb 3, and the result verb will be would or could or might plus verb 3 or past participle. Okay, so you will use would, could, might, and even should. Okay, plus past participle. What I mean, verb 3. Okay, guys, so we use verb had plus verb 3, and in the second sentence, would is more common, by the way. Would plus have plus would have. Sorry, this is have. This is have. Okay. Plus have plus verb 3. So let's practice to see how to use the third F. So the first one, how did, is anyone to read, guys? Anyone to read? Anyone to read? How did Tony do in the interview? Not too well. F has CV. So you will use after F had plus verb 3. Okay, guys. And you will use in the second one would have plus verb 3. So who can answer it? Who can answer, guys? Guys, I'd like some people to answer, to try to finish the sentence of F here. How did Tony do in the interview? Not too well. So actually he didn't do well, but he wishes, he tried to say that if I did something, but he didn't. Okay, so he's talking about unreal or imagined a situation. Yes, thank you. So if his CV had fad, not have, had been, you will use had plus verb 3. So you will say had, and verb 3 of be is been. And here would have got. Sorry for writing. So did he get the job? For sure no, but he imagined unreal situation or impossible situation because it didn't happen in past. It's okay. Who can read number 2? Maybe next time. It's a shame we missed the documentary. If we know, you will use Mr. Nemesis. After F here, you will use had plus verb 3. After F in the third When in the third situation, you will use after if had and verb 3. And that one will be would have and verb 3. So the action verb will be had and verb 3, and the result verb will be would have and verb 3. So I think it's easy now. Guys, who will answer number 2? Had known, yes. It's okay. Had known. This is the condition verb. And the second one would have watched. Would have watched. Yes, Fahad, but would have watched. Yes. Would have and verb 3. Would have and verb 3 will be watched. It's okay. Okay, number 3. What do you mean by this? What do you mean he disappeared into thin air? I know that it sounds, yes, you will use after if, as usual, had and verb 3. So it will be had seen. Yes, Muhammad Sahiri, good. Had seen. And the result verb will be would have, and would have and verb 3 of believe is believed. Okay. What about number 4? It was a bad idea to wait for the bus. Yes, I know. We space arrive. Here he mix. He exchange. He bring if into the middle of a sentence. So you'll use as usual. After if is the result verb, and before if is after if is this a condition verb, and before it is the result verb. So very good. Would have arrived here and had walked home. So you will use in the first one would and have and verb 3 because I bring if into the middle. Okay. Would have and verb 3 will be arrived, right? And had walked. Did he arrive earlier? No. He imagined a situation the opposite of the real situation. That's conditional type 3. So let's look at 5. Did you buy a laptop? Well, I went back to that shop and they had none left. Okay. Thank you, Muhammad. I was so disappointed. So I mean he didn't buy any laptop. Okay. I will say, yes, Al-Walid, do you want to answer?
Of course.
Okay, go on.
I had known.
Yes. If I had known.
They were so popular. I would have bought.
Yes, I would have bought. Thank you, Al-Walid, very much.
You're welcome.
I would have, and verb 3 of buy is bought. Okay, guys, let's practice about that into our workbook quickly. Let's go to our workbook. page 50. We are going to do our workbook page 50. It's okay? It's about if. Okay, you read the text below and put the verbs and brackets in the correct form. Anyone to read, guys? Anyone to read? Welcome to new faces today. Khalid Al-Fatimani, Faisal Malik, Yusuf Al-Shnafi. Yes, Talal Al-Khamis, he came yesterday, it's okay. And, okay. Welcome for all students who always come to classes. Yes, Badr Abdullah, you want to answer? It's okay.
هلا والله يا أستاذ.
هلا, how are you?
عليكم
السلام.
بخير.
Yes,
أقرأ سؤال يا أستاذ.
yes, you can read and answer.
Sometimes life is full of surprise. If I hadn't seen the advertisement,
Very good. So,
sorry.
yes, you will use after if, had and verb 3. If I hadn't,
seen.
yes, seen the advertisement in the newspaper about a short story competition. What about the answer or the result verb? You will do Fahd after him. I
would have never.
I would, yes, I would have never. We put never after the auxiliary verb, right? And the verb 3 is discussed. Thank you, Badr. Thank you a lot. With my best friend. Yes, Fahd Al-Dufayan. Fahad.
Hello.
Yes, how are you?
Yes. I'm fine.
Yes, thank you, Fahad. It's a pleasure to talk. Yeah, he was.
It was my best friend. He was the one who encouraged me to take part in it. If I hadn't taken part
Very good.
in the competition, I wouldn't won.
Yeah, if I hadn't taken the verb 3, taken, right?
Yes.
If I hadn't taken part in the competition, I wouldn't. Wouldn't what, Fahad?
Won.
Where is have, Fahad? I wouldn't have. Don't forget have, right? Wouldn't have won, verb 3. So, but I want to say, did he take part in the competition? Yes. But he imagined the opposite. He said, if I hadn't taken part, but he is actually took part, right? But did he win a prize? Yes, he did. But he imagined if he hadn't taken part, he wouldn't have won. But he actually did the opposite. That's the situation. Thank you, Fahd. Is anyone ready to answer the next one? Yes, mister. Very good. So you will say, the most amazing thing was that the first prize was a trip to Cairo. If I hadn't taken, like the one before or the one up, if I hadn't taken my friend's advice, who will complete answer? Yes, Badr? I wouldn't have. Yes, Al-Walid, who will answer? Abdullah Radayan already did. I wouldn't.
Number 6
Yeah.
would be I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't
have had.
I wouldn't have. And verb 3 of have is what? Is had. Okay? I wouldn't have had the chance to visit this magnificent city. So, okay, let's do another exercise. Abdullah Radayan will be the first one to answer that time. It's okay, Abdullah. Are you ready? Abdullah, are you sure? It came after that down. Look, in the same exercise we finished up to 6, Abdullah. We finished up to 6, then I came to number 7 now. Is it okay now? It's okay. Can you read it? Or you can answer immediately if you don't like to participate with your voice. Last month, Ian had a car accident. Fortunately, it wasn't anything serious. If he space not wear his seat belt, he be seriously injured. I'd like you to make the condition verb after F and the result verb. Yes, Abdullah. Okay, Abdullah, go on. Abdullah Dayan, are you ready? Yes. Hadn't were. Yeah, hadn't. Well, the verb 3 of where? The verb 3 of where? Guys, I am asking about verb 3 of no, wore is the second verb. Where, wore, and the verb 3 is worn. W-O-R-N. If he hadn't worn his seat belt, what about the result verb? Would have. Yes, worn. The result verb will be would have, and verb 3. Yes, very good, Abdullah. Would have and verb 3 is been. Sorry. Would have been. Okay?
teacher.
Yes?
نقدر نستعمل كود بدل would.
Yes, you can use code, you can use would, and even you can use might. Okay?
Okay. Thanks.
The next one, guys. The next one, number 9.
I want to solve it.
Yes, okay.
Of course, if he had been.
Yes, very good. Had and verb 3, been. Yes, the result verb, number 10. Who is going to answer? Number 10. Yes, Badr. You're raising your hand all the time. Do you want to answer? Mr. Badr. Would have and verb 3, would have avoided.
لا يا صاحبي ما عندك.
It's okay, it's okay. So, I'd like you to do the first 1, 2, 3, and 4 as a homework, please. Just 4 sentences to use F into the correct way. Thanks for everything. Do you have questions about how to use F in the third conditional? Any question, guys?
No, thanks.
Thank you a lot. I appreciate. No, Shabab. It's the class for today. Thank you for everything, and I hope you are well.
يعطيك العافية.
Thank you a lot. Thank you. Bye.